Every web page that you're going to come across is going to have what's called links. Now, links are really the essence of what the web is built on, and links are really easy to create. So they use the anchor tag, so that's an A, and then we have an attribute in there. So let me present this first. So if we have something like this, and then we have a closing A, and then this is going to be our link. So let's take a look at this and see how that gets presented. So we see that even though it has that anchor, nothing was really happening, and we don't have any clickable text. Now this is done within the attributes section. So we use an attribute called href, and this is going to help determine where we want to send the user when they click the link. So all we have to do is enter in the address. So maybe if we want to send them to Google, so everyone that clicks this link is going to go to Google automatically. If we were sending them to other pages within our website, we would simply link to the path to see the web page. So if we're sending them over to this index page, we would link it over to index. So let's take a look at that and see how this looks like. So I would link that out to index.html, and maybe we want to label these the content here a little bit better, so index, and maybe we just call this one Google. So let's copy this over, bring it into our editor, and erase the stuff that we had here before, and save that, open that up in our browser. And so we've got two links here now, one going Google, one going to our index page. We see when we click the index one, we keep it on our own website. But notice that we've refreshed the page. And the problem here is that if we're going over to Google, we don't necessarily want the person to leave our website. And this is where we add additional attributes in here. So we have the option to specify a target. And by default, it's going to only bring it into that specific page. So what it does is it just does it self, and that means is that it stays on that opened tab window within your browser. But we do have that option within target to send it to blank. And of course there's a few other options there, and that has to do with iframes. So we're not going to be looking that much into iframes, but there are a few other options. So if you are using frames, and if you want to send that target inside or outside of that frame, then you do have the option there as well. So now when I click Google, it's going to go to a brand new page, but the user is still going to have our original web page open. And this is the best way to present links, because this gives us the ability to keep our traffic, our much needed traffic and desired traffic within our website, and not send them off to external web pages. So typically when you're building a website, try to keep your traffic within your website, and you can link externally out to external links using the target blank. So in the next lesson, we're going to look at how to bring images into our website, and that's going to be, again, really neat thing and really nice effects when you can bring in some visual images into your web page. So that's coming up in the next section.